Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing today? Hope your week is going well. We're running up to Friday, but I don't know what time of the week or month you're watching this. But today we're talking about the fragrance Acqua di Gio Absolute Instinct. This is a new fragrance for 2019, and I got a sample sent to me, so I've been trying it out for a little bit. Here we go. Here it is. So yeah, it's an Absolute Instinct. It's not gonna focus, but here we go. Anyways, here's the bottle, what it looks like. Looks like this brown one right here. So we have this Giorgio Armani Absolute Instinct. Now, you're probably wondering what this fragrance smells like. If you segue over to Fragrantica, you'll see that it has a lot of dislikes, and I was quite surprised. So when I saw the dislikes, and I was like, okay, so this must not smell good. So I took a look at the notes. So what this consists of is amberwood, ebony wood. It's got sea notes, seaweed, patchouli, bergamot, and lemon. So what type of lemon is this? Yeah, just basic lemon, a high quality lemon, of course. So what does this smell like? Because when I saw the notes, once I saw seaweed and it just shows you seaweed, I at first thought, okay, that must be the reason why it's not being rated as well. But no, that's absolutely not the case. All right, when you hop on Fragrantica and you see there's only about 159 votes here so it's rating on. So that's why it's got 3.18. Now, from my understanding, this was not a all-out release in the United States, because when I hit shopping on here and I try and look for the scent to buy, I'm only seeing options from eBay and things like that. So this is not a worldwide, especially on an American release. You're not going to find this easily for sale in America. So you're gonna have to go ahead and trust me on this one, and some of the reviewers who have this at hand, or if you have a sample, you've tried it out. So right, you spray it on from the top right away. Just go ahead, a couple of sprays. Spray it on right away. You get a beautiful sweetness. You get the amberwood. So this is a major, big time amberwood and ebony wood scent. It's a very woody scent, and it's a very sweet scent. So the sweetness is coming from the lemon, and it's a sort of a sweet patchouli seaweed scent. Now, you're probably wondering, how is that supposed to be? For me, I don't get a big dose of seaweed, so don't be scared when you see seaweed. That's like the smallest part of the scent. It just gives it a realistic oceanic vibe, but because it's such a woody, it's a very amberwood heavy scent. And amberwood, what is amberwood? Amberwood is a synthetic note, but where they use it in this scent, the proof for me in this one is let's see who this is. Alberto Morales, I believe. Yeah, Alberto Morales. He's the the creator of this scent. And the way he uses the amberwood here is very heavily. He uses it very well and very heavily, and you have the ebony wood. So immediately you're greeted with a very nice sweetness, and it gives you a that Acqua di Gio vibe is in the background there. However, because of the amount of amberwood that's in here, it gives you a very upper class woody scent. It's a very upper class. It's the same kind of amberwood that you have in Acqua Atlantique, all right? However, the sea note is not as deep sea feeling. It just kind of skirts over the surface of the ocean, and that's kind of like when you have seaweed on top of the ocean, that sort of a vibe. So I wouldn't say it's like that deep sea, sort of aggressive oceanic ambroxan note here. It's more of a very sweet, woody scent. High class woody scent, the same type of woody scent, I say at the same level as Bleu de Chanel woody scent. That level of quality here. All right. And then the patchouli is also coming out very nice and sweet as well in the base, making this scent, for me, a 10 out of 10. So I immediately, once I smelt this today, I was thinking, wow, I would like to get my hands on this. I wanted to try and see if it's available. I don't see it available you can only buy it on eBay. And this scent has come out. This is a new scent in 2019, so I believe it's only available in Europe. So you're gonna have to trust some of these providers who have provided it to us, and play a hefty price tag for shipping. Okay, so do I recommend this scent? Yes, actually I do, because the little time that I've had it, people have really enjoyed smelling it on me. That being the case, that Acqua is a very the DNA is in it. It's still a unique scent. So what they took the original DNA, but they twisted it and put it, the amberwood and the ebony wood, which makes this its own whole new scent. Now, this is the flanker of Acqua Absolute, but this is I would say the best Acqua they have out right now that you can get, but that you can't get. Okay, so if you're gonna wear this, if you're gonna get this, I would think of, first of all, trying out Acqua Absolute to see if you like that better, because I've heard that is a sweeter version. I haven't tried that one yet, but I heard it's like a more sweet. It's a totally different scent. This one, however, I like a lot, because I can see myself using this one a lot and going through this one quite quickly, because it's not cloying. It doesn't have a synthetic vibe. It smells really, it smells designer, but a really expensive designer. And it's just really easy to like, and it's a cloud mass appealing scent. So you can wear this to the office. However, it is a sweeter, serious, not very serious, but has that woodiness to it that you could wear to the office. However, it's such a compliment getting scent. It may send off the vibes of, you wanting to, like, how can I put it? It's not the best office scent, but it could be the best office scent depending on the type of work scenario that you actually have, like how your office is set up. It's almost like as if you were to wear, I'd say, like as if you were to wear 1 million to work, that type of thing. Because the projection on this is good, and the vibe it gives off is a very attracting, a very alluring vibe. Now, that may actually be very good for you, depending on the type of work you're in, and depending on your social setting and how it is for you at work. It's kind of like wearing a compliment getting sent to work. You may want to get something that kind of just lets you kind of sit in the background and get your work done. This one right here, because no one else is going to have it, that you're going to cause a lot of attention to draw to you, which is a good thing, which is actually a fantastic thing. Now, let's see. The actual projection on this, like I said, is very good. It projects for about the first 3 hours, all right? And it's a good projection. And also the longevity on this is actually very good as well. That sweetness it just dies down a bit, and then you get that woodiness to it. And that woody, the amberwood and ebony wood, is not your typical cedar or your sandalwood. This is a sweeter, thicker wood. Think of a heavier wood. So if you were to take your normal woods, this scent has a heavier, denser feel to it. Now, this is a heavier, I would say a thicker, denser feel to it, but it's summer scent. It can be worn, it is supposed to be worn in the summer, okay? But the type of wood is a more pronounced wood. Okay, it's not light on the woodiness. So I think you get my point. Now, the bottle design, you can see it right here. It's the dark one right here, and I actually like the way that bottle looks. It's very attractive. I mean, it should sell well if they release it, but I don't think they probably will not release it in the United States, because it's been a few months now, and I haven't seen it. But they probably will, because I think that this would sell very, very well. Now, the marine note, like I said before, it's not that deep sea oceanic, difficult to get used to marine note. This marine note is very easy to get used to because of the way they mixed it with the other notes, with the patchouli and with the lemon and the bergamot and the amberwood being really, really sweet, the sweeter type of a lemon. So when I have these little testers, I like to go kind of heavy, but why not? The top of it, just want to remind myself to because I wish I had the bottle, but I don't. So what does it remind me of? Now, I think there was another scent. Was it Gucci Guilty Absolute? I have to remember what the bottle looks like. Yeah, okay, that's the one. The Gucci Guilty Absolute, which uses totally different notes. And this one is a much sweeter, much better, much more agreeable scent. That one has the patchouli. So it must be that patchouli that's kind of reminded me of it, the type of patchouli it has. And it has that sort of almost niche smelling quality to it that Gucci Guilty Absolute has. And then if you want to get a notice of what kind of sweetness it is that Acqua vibe. Definitely in the background, that classic lemon that they use. You can smell that. And that amberwood isn't quite like the one that you find in Acqua Atlantique, but more on the lines of the one that you find in Bleu de Chanel. It's a little bit, it's better. It's just a little bit more rounded, and it's a bit sweeter. And then the ebony wood, I don't have very many scents that have ebony wood to compare it with, but it just makes it a lot more dense. And you round that out, you have a very fresh and a very it's not I would think that it comes off mature, but when other people smell it, it just smells really nice, really sweet and woody to them. So it gives me this upper class, that same kind of Nordstrom vibe that you would get, Neiman Marcus kind of vibe. And this is not a niche scent, this is a designer scent, but it gives off that vibe of class and quality. Yeah. So if you're thinking about getting this, I mean, you could look at other scents that would smell like it. No one has put anything yet, of course. But I would say that if you're looking to save a buck and you're trying to find something that kind of smells sort of like it, you're going to end up getting something sweeter like Paris Hilton. But I have Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man. Totally different notes, but just that type of a sweetness is there. But that seriousness doesn't have that seriousness that comes along with it. Another one that I can think of is Insurrection Wild, which is it's even more sweet than this, but doesn't have that nice dense woodiness, but the type of patchouli that it has comes off sweet like this one, but without the nice woods and the amber wood. So this scent it smells like other scents, but because it takes parts of Acqua it takes that sweet amber wood, and it has the ebony wood mixed in there with it. It makes it, I wouldn't say unique, but it smells different from other scents, different enough that you would want to get it. I mean, I want to get it. And I'm sure once I get it, I can tell what more scents it smells like. But this might be enough to kind of play with it a bit more and understand it a bit more to know where it's coming from. The places that I would want to wear this scent, if I had a full bottle, where I would really want to wear it, where I totally wear it a lot, is restaurants. Because when I do smell it, I get sort of like a nice taste in my mouth. The smell, it sort of gives off a nice taste, and it's like it's just not like, it doesn't give you that synthetic vibe when you spray it in your mouth. It gives you a nice, smooth feeling in your mouth. It just feels, it just works really well. And I think that's the reason why when other people smell it, it's a very pleasing scent that kind of just works well with food. It works well with food. Almost like your food, it's like some scents that you wear, some fragrances that you wear do not work well with food. But this is one of the ones that actually does complement the food that you eat. Be it spicy, really strong food, or just a cold sandwich. It works well in a restaurant setting. So if you're going to the restaurant, a very nice restaurant, or even just a basic restaurant, it doesn't annoy other people that you're wearing the fragrance. Another place that I would wear it is, of course, the bar, going out to the bar. And also going to a lounge where people are just kind of chill listening to music. So this fragrance is quite versatile in the going out scene. and to school. If you're going to school, this actually works really well too, because it doesn't annoy people. It's easy to wear, and you're gonna get compliments when you wear this. And you know what? People in school, you'll get taken seriously. You can be taken quite seriously wearing this because of that woody, very woody, dense backbone that it has. Now, age range, because of the sweetness, it has a very wide age range, and because of the woodiness, older people may really like this, like people who are into thinking about getting Royal Oud, and then someone who's thinking of getting Invictus. It's kind of like right in the middle. You have that, you get that woodiness to it, and you get that sweetness that sweet oceanic vibe that everyone's looking for. This is like right in the middle. So it makes it versatile in like where you could wear it. You could wear it to school, or you can go ahead and you could wear it not to work, but to a lounge or somewhere luxurious. You're in a nice high class setting. You won't feel out of place. If you're in school, you won't feel out of place. So it just kind of fits. It's versatile in what age range you can wear it. Okay, anyone can wear this. And the price of it, I'd say it's quite expensive, considering the fact that you're gonna have to pay quite a pretty penny for shipping. But as it is, the price is right if it was easily available to you. Yeah, that's about it. Do you guys have any questions about Acqua di Gio Absolute Instinct? Ask me in the comment section below, and you have a fantastic day. Peace.